Ever tried a showstopper monitor on the shelf only to discover it's more of a showstopper for your budget than your workflow? I've seen too many businesses fall into that trap: big screens that look dazzling in the product photos but end up feeling clunky when you actually need to run multiple apps, interact with data, or keep a storefront open 24/7. That hesitation is real, especially when a $2,000 plus screen promises crystal clear 4K visuals and a sleek touch surface. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In this video, I'll walk through what the Planar System's UltraRes P-Series 55-inch does well, where it trips up, and whether it's the right fit for a busy office, a retail kiosk, or a collaborative classroom. First off, let's set the stage for the kind of environment this monitor is built for. The UltraRes P-Series is a 55-inch LCD that doubles as a projected capacitive touch panel, meaning you can tap, swipe, and even pinch zoom just like a tablet, but on a screen the size of a small TV. It's Energy Star certified, so it won't guzzle electricity when you leave it on all day, and it's rated at 500 nits, which is bright enough to stay readable even in a well-lit showroom or a conference room with large windows. The 24/7 solution claim isn't just marketing fluff. The hardware is designed to run continuously and accept up to 4 video sources at once, which is a big deal if you need to display a live feed, a dashboard, a playlist, and maybe a video conference all on the same screen. Now, who actually benefits from those features? If you run a retail space where customers interact with product catalogs, a healthcare training room that needs instant data entry, or a design studio that likes to sketch directly on a large canvas, the touch capability saves you from buying a separate interactive whiteboard. The ability to view 4 sources simultaneously shines in a command center setup. Imagine a security operation monitoring CCTV, a weather radar, a live social media feed, and a KPI dashboard, all without flipping inputs. For a classroom, teachers can project a lesson on one quadrant while students work on a collaborative app in another, all with the same touch input. On the flip side, if you're a home office user or a small business that only needs a standard 4K monitor for occasional video calls, the UltraRes is probably overkill. The price point reflects its commercial intent, and you'll be paying for durability, continuous operation, and the touch layer that most home users never use. Also, the monitor runs at 60 Hz, which is fine for most productivity and video work, but it won't satisfy anyone looking for high framerate gaming or ultra-smooth motion graphics. That's a trade-off worth noting before you click Add to Cart. Let's talk about real-world setup. Unboxing the 55-inch panel is a bit of a production line event. You get the main unit, a stand. If you choose the optional wall mount kit, you'll need a separate purchase, a power brick, and a handful of cables. The touch screen is covered by a protective glass that feels solid but not overly thick. You'll notice a slight lag the first time you tap, but after a quick calibration through the on-screen menu, the responsiveness settles into a smooth, pinpoint accuracy. That calibration step is crucial, otherwise, you might find the cursor drifting a few millimeters off where you actually touch something. That can be frustrating during a live demo. Connecting the monitor is straightforward. It offers 4 HDMI 2.0 ports and a DisplayPort, plus a USB hub that lets you plug in a keyboard, mouse, or a USB-C dongle for a wireless presenter. In my test, I ran a Windows PC, a Raspberry Pi playing a looping video, a USB-C Android tablet, and a live RTSP camera feed all at the same time. The monitor split the screen into quadrants without any noticeable drop in brightness or color accuracy. Speaking of color, Planar advertises exceptional color accuracy, and that claim holds up. The 4K panel reproduces subtle gradients in a photo editing test without banding, and the 500 nit brightness keeps the image punchy even when the room lights are on full blast. One hidden trade-off is the viewing angle. While most modern LCDs have wide angles, the capacitive touch layer adds a thin glass envelope that can cause a slight shift in color temperature when you view the screen from the extreme sides. In a collaborative environment where people stand at different points around the monitor, this isn't a deal-breaker, but it does mean the center of the display remains the sweet spot for color-critical work. Another practical point, the monitor's built-in speakers are modest, just enough for a short alert or a background track, but you'll still want an external audio solution for any serious presentation. Maintenance is another area where the UltraRes shows its commercial pedigree. The protective glass can be cleaned with a standard microfiber cloth and a mild screen-safe solution, and the panel's firmware can be updated via a USB stick. The manufacturer provides a 5-year warranty for the display and a 3-year warranty.